bumbling. Okay, now I'm sharing. Now, how do I get to my, oh, I know, I can do this and I do escape. Okay, good, 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 good. This is getting better. All right. Move that around, get that rid of that. And we're getting close here. California Barnes and PowerPoint. Here we go. Slideshow.
We don't see your screen yet.
Do you see this?
What?
No,
California
we see,
Barnes?
I don't think you've shared it yet,
Yeah.
Oh, crap. All
but
right.
you can share it now.
Yeah, I know,
You
I know,
can
I know.
share it from
Just
the PowerPoint.
okay. Wait a minute. Let me go back over here. Let me go to the PowerPoint. Get rid of this. Share. All right. Now, do you see weird stuff?
Not yet.
That's you.
We see everybody.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Oh, okay. I clicked it the first time. It didn't go. Okay. All right. So
That's looking good.
here we
There.
go.
Mm.
California
Now you're cooking.
Barnes from the beginning. Here we go. Okay.
A little vino.
But first,
Aha.
Ooh,
that's
wow.
pretty.
Pretty.
Oh, oh, wow.
That's gorgeous.
Oh, Ellen's flowers. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So she's had a little bout of sciatica and she's sort of trying to catch up. But I think this is a lovely,
Oh my
lovely.
gosh, it's absolutely beautiful.
If
Yes.
you can do this while you're struggling with health, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah, absolutely.
amazing.
Yeah, I love the way the rhythm of these green pieces just coming off in all different directions. It locks it to the edges, and
It's
I don't know, it's very lovely.
really
I think
beautiful.
she showed that when it was incomplete, and she said she was going to complete it. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really amazing.
She does some very nice work.
Gorgeous.
Okay, now I was really struggling today to find a little art history lesson because a lot of the pictures I take that you see I've taken in museums or I've owned the paintings or whatever, and I catch on the walls of a gallery. The California watercolorists that are well, those are California scenes. So I thought, well, I don't have any California pictures of watercolors of Barnes. But these guys, Millard Sheets, Zygmunt Jankowski, Rex Brandt, Bart Barsmiller, Don Kingman, Milford Zorns, and among many, were really they really, you got the Sergeant Homer during the late 19th century into early 20th. But these guys really jumped things into a modernist period and brought watercolor along. And I have a few pictures I got off the internet. They're not all high quality, but bear with me on this. And Sheila, do you know some of these names? Is Sheila on? Sheila?
I've looked at work of Zorn's
Yeah.
and maybe Sheets, but I wouldn't recognize his work. But Zorn's I might recognize.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh,
The traits of the
um,
California watercolors is that they're really bright colors.
Great colors, and he had a lot of abstract sort of shapes, wonderful compositions.
Yes, and the California watercolors, so they sort of went in two directions. Some were very literal landscape painters, and some were very much like John Marin and the very in the modernist vein. Because this is about the time of Picasso and all that. So let's take a quick look. I don't have the names in many cases because I got them off the internet. I know this is California style, but I don't even see a signature. But lovely.
I don't know.
Yeah. Lovely breezy washes of color. Really lovely.
Yeah.
And then
Oof.
yeah, here's one that borders on the modernist look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sure does.
Does.
Do you know who that is?
I don't.
Rex
Could that-
Grant, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I went on and Googled California watercolors, and I got these pictures, but they didn't identify who they were, which was really annoying.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got a
wow.
couple more that I do know. Um,
Ooh, that's lovely.
That's
yeah,
beautiful.
that could be Millard Sheets. I don't know.
Oh.
Little camp, and just look at the freedom of those.
And
Yeah,
yet,
wonderful,
and
wonderful.
yet I think there's a way, Nick, that you can
Yeah.
actually copy the picture and throw it into Google
Yeah.
and search it in Google, and it'll tell you who it is.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah,
there's a
just
way
the
that
next
you
time.
can take it off Google and then send me the link back. I was doing this in the last hour because I was just struggling with images. All right. Rex Brandt, I really like his work. These are his.
Oh, wow. Look at
Very,
that.
very nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, wouldn't you want to
Cool.
paint like that? Good Lord, look at these clouds
There's those
Wow.
power lines that we were working on.
and this is very much like the landscape we painted, don't you think?
Yes,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, does kind of resemble it.
Yep. And there's another one again, pretty damn similar to the area of our source photo.
Yeah. Huh.
So the California watercolors, we don't know much about them on the East Coast, but there are books on them, and they're a lively group, and some of them became watercolor workshop teachers, and they traveled around a little bit, so they developed a following and have a lot of influence on watercolors today.
Hey, Ned,
Yeah,
actually go back to the one with the mountains. I did the Google search. It
yeah.
says
Which
it's
one?
from,
Which one?
Rex,
This one? Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, Rex Brandt.
That's Rex Brandt. Okay, great.
It says titled French Flats.
Okay, good for you. How'd you do that so fast? Damn.
I took a screen. I just took a picture with my phone of my screen on the laptop
Yep.
and then threw it into Google and searched it, and it came right up.
Damn.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Thank you, Kirk. That's really good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. So that was Rex Brandt there. Okay, good. All
Mhm.
right. Okay, I like these two a lot too. And
Very nice.
This is also Rex Brandt, so I kept them together. Zygmunt Jankowski. Actually, this is not a watercolor, though. When I looked at it online, I thought it was, but this is this is that modernist look that some of the California painters, worked at. I'm not sure, I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure if some kid did this in my class.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have a 6-year-old granddaughter that does stuff just like this.
Yeah, I didn't want to make
Yeah,
fun of.
No, I mean, I guess it's in the eye.
Don't change your style. She may be ahead of all of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think she's got a future.
Good. And
Yeah.
this one, I don't know. Hey, Kirk, maybe give this one a shot.
Okay.
The California roadways and highways. So this couldn't be 1920s. It's got to be a
That's busy.
little later than that. But I mean, I can't imagine sitting up on a hillside and painting, a highway exit ramp. But
Well, that's certainly California.
but look at this little shack way down here, and probably been other shacks were displaced when all this stuff was put in.
Ned, I really enjoy these little history lessons you give us. It's so much fun to see everything in context.
Thank you. This one was a struggle because last night I didn't know what I was going to do, but I had fun finding these. So thank you, Barbara, very much.
Yeah, this is, I enjoy it too. Yeah, whatever you provide.
Another one, and again, I wish I knew who this was.
Oh, that looks,
Well,
Yeah.
the other one, it didn't come up. It said it's a California watercolor painting, often featured simplified forms and abstracts,
Yeah, yeah,
so
Yeah, that's what I
depicting an urban landscape with palm trees, but it doesn't give a artist.
yeah. And I think this is my last one of the California artists, but again, and they painted outdoors. This guy would have painted outdoors, and often on a full sheet, which is really 20 inches by 30 inches. It's a damn big piece of paper.
Yeah, Rick,
Yes.
that's tremendous.
Big brushes, they just went at it and whatever, a California mindset.
Wow.
All right, well then we got these
yeah.
little.
I'm laughing.
So I don't know. There was something about this, here I'm driving by and we stop the car and they go, what do you, I said, I'm getting pictures for a class. They go, what? But I just
Oh,
love
where?
this is out in Monterey. I really love the simplicity of these little barns and the beautiful landscape. I wasn't really sure if it could become a painting, and it's certainly not a painting that someone's going to snap off the walls in New England.
It
Anyway,
must have been springtime, Ned, because the hill is green.
It is-
Normally the
it
hills
was-
are brown.
it was March, our March vacation, or
There we
actually
go.
between our winter watercolor class, and then we start up again in April. So it was that little block that I got away. Yeah, so here we are. Telephone poles are not, tractor or not, red building or not. And I sort of wanted to play up a little bit of that purple down here. We see that came out in a lot of people's pictures. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Okay, Kathleen. Now I've got a group of people who are not here tonight, and I've put them at the beginning, so when they get the recording, they don't have to go too far into this. But Kathleen's got that tractor in there,
You
Yeah,
good.
that looks
Nice.
great.
Nice.
and a nice job with
Kudos.
nice job
Good
with
job.
the
Good job. Wow.
Look at
the
that.
telephone poles and the lines. You can really ruin a piece at the last minute by putting the lines too thick, and even this line is implied because the paint leaves the brush and it picks up again, and it's almost better that way.
Yeah, nice
Mhm.
job.
Yeah, good.
Beautiful.
And a nice distant hillside over here.
Very nice.
And Linda's not here tonight. Linda Gould.
This is Linda's. Linda's here. Linda's here.
Oh,
Linda's
you are here. Okay, I thought you said you would be away. Okay, great, good.
Nope. Maybe the other Linda.
The other Linda, I do know she's away. Okay, good. Well,
I like your tractor and everything.
yeah.
Thank you. Knowing the tractor.
And the lighter yellow that leads you right into the painting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it sure does.
Good.
Such a
Linda,
I
perfect.
like the barn
What size is
roof.
this, Linda?
I'm sorry?
What size did you paint it?
Oh, kind of I don't know, regular, whatever I always use.
It's not a piece of Xerox paper, right?
No.
All right. Well, good. It's very well. I can see the texture in the paper at this resolution, so it's very good, very nice.
And you really go into the distance with your mountains.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep
Yes.
I meant to do that.
You what?
Linda, I love the very distant mountains. It forces my eye to not only go along the yellow path there, but then my eye jumps up
Yeah.
into the
Yeah.
hills.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Good point. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, Linda, there you go. Good.
Thank you.
And Kathy is off skiing this weekend, but she'll see this when they come in for their hot cocoa tonight.
There.
Nice job. Yeah.
Perspective on
Pretty.
that building is amazing.
Yeah, the building really attracts your eye.
And
Beautifully defined.
she's got those lines down, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, the lines of this, and very controlled.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
The
nice.
middle roof is done beautifully too. I love the
Yep.
way she shows the roof, with all the pattern.
The shingles, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I couldn't think of the word.
No, she's done a nice job, and this looks like a much more manicured garden than I tried to put in. This looks like somebody actually paid attention to it, and
Well, she's a gardener, right? So
yeah, exactly. Yes, she is. She wants to keep it neat. That's good.
Her and Linda both are gardeners.
Yep.
Gardeners.
He plants.
Oh, and here's our other garden. Wait a minute.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
see what I mean? Well manicured. Yeah.
Very nice. Very
I like
pretty.
the purple.
Yeah, very nice.
Beautiful.
Very good.
Beautiful flowers take the really utilitarian buildings and make them special.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Donna. Yeah. Wow.
No, this is very nice. Lovely. She's got all the elements are working in this one. Even the looseness of the foreground works very well. Okay, and
And
then
the windows are very realistic.
yep.
I
Yep.
like the windows.
Yeah.
And this little red house she made, it sets back, it looks nice, it fits nicely.
Yes.
All right, and Doug is our other landscaper, and we won't have him in the
That's
spring
Doug.
because he'll be away.
Wow, nice.
Doug's trees, yeah, it's starting to look
Sure.
like Doug's trees.
Exactly. Exactly. No,
I
yeah,
like those trees.
he loves to get in. He loves to get into the detail of those trees and things.
Very
Uh,
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. We
Great central barn on that. I really like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
and I don't know why he's got a particularly long piece of paper. It's like a panorama format.
Yeah.
He wanted that because he felt the barns needed that shape paper. So that was very good too.
Yeah.
Good decision. Good decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good roots. too.
Yeah. Nice little texture up here.
Excellent.
Okay, and Anne Marie, again, she's not with us, but
Beautiful.
she said the first one drove her crazy because it looked like there were ants crawling down the hill.
Monster ants.
But then, give any of you guys credit to do a second painting, and she did this one
Wow, that's pretty
and
cool.
or adjust. Is it the same painting? No, I guess it's the same painting, but she adjusted it. That's
Oh, yeah.
just soften the bottom edges. It's much
Yeah.
Right.
Very nice.
Really beautiful.
Looks like the golden hour of the day.
Nice.
right.
They sit in there nice.
Yeah, those things were tricky because you don't want to have nothing up there because it's such a big space, but it was hard to make the mountain break it up into different shapes. Okay, now I think we get the in-person people. Here's Barb's. Oh, I know. Barb found a way to articulate the mountain.
Oh, that is
Oh,
great.
that's nice. The
Yeah,
fence the
feel
fence
to
coming
it.
down the mountain. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow.
Very nice.
And then the fence in the foreground too.
Yeah.
The foreground's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Foreground and on
Those
the mountain.
plants, yeah.
It just invites you
I
into the
When you put the fence in.
Yeah, I decided, well, I showed the photograph, and with all due respect, Rhett, to my granddaughter, Tempest, who's 10 years old, she said, "That's ugly." It was just a photograph. And I said, "You know what, Tempest, we'll see what we can make of this. And I'll send you my result when I'm done with it," which I have done, but she hasn't gotten back to me yet. She might still think it's ugly. But I decided it needed a little more context, and I did not think to use an extra long rectangle to fit in the red house. So I didn't fit in the red house.
That's my
And
son.
then I had trouble figuring out, okay, where's my point of view? I decided to put the barn door open, and I don't know if that helped.
Oh,
And
yeah,
with some
yeah.
tracks coming out of the barn door. And then I added that fence, and then I put the fences up the hill to give some context, I think, to the hill. So, and then I put this bush in front of the barn on the right because I thought it needed a little something. But unfortunately I got my shadow. Then I was remixing my paint and my shadow colors kind of wrong for that big bush. But so I did a lot of things to try and give it a little context and perspective.
Did a nice job.
Good,
Yeah,
good
really
thoughtful
beautiful,
decisions, like leaving out the house back there. We don't have to put everything in. And I also like, this fence seems to come down and undulate down and up and then down again. And this one kind of peekaboos behind this tree, this bush. It's lovely.
Nice.
It has a nice
That's
rhythm.
really nice.
Nice rhythm.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Good.
I like the fences in there. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and this stuff isn't easy. Did you scratch out something in here, Barb?
I did. I
Okay.
did do some scratches, and then I decided it needed something to pull it together. So, and there was nothing else like the brown of the barn door, open barn door. So I added some brown at the bottom
Okay.
kind of try and pull it together.
No, I think the scratches kind of help. It brightens it
Oh,
up.
it's beautiful. Yeah, they're wonderful.
Good.
And then I put those little tufts of grass alongside the barn and I scratched those in. Just so
yeah.
you could see them above there.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Very nice.
All right, all right. So no toothbrush in this one, huh?
No toothbrush.
All right, Barb, very nice. All right,
Thanks.
Sheila worked on
Oh, pretty.
that fun.
Oh, beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
right. I love the perspective.
Yeah.
Beautiful colors.
And this,
Oh, it looks alive. It doesn't look abandoned. There's people, there's pretty flowers.
Yeah.
yeah,
Love the colors on the barns.
yep,
I see, that's dropping in that I like to do. Sort of, I put a sienna, then I put a blue,
yep.
to
good.
make it warm and
That's-
cool.
yeah,
But I
beautiful.
try to tie things together by the color.
Yep,
Yeah.
and you know enough once you put it down there, you don't overwork.
No, I don't muck it.
Just leave it.
Then you ruin it, right?
You.
If you muck around, you ruin it.
Yep,
And
yep.
I left out, the telephone poles and
Oh, sure.
the stuff on the hill because I like to leave out details.
Yeah. Well, this whole unit, this is like almost 1/4 of the whole painting, and it's such a
Yeah.
nice. You jump over it into the scene, but it's such a beautiful foreground shape. It's great.
Well, good. I played up I like the color, so I played
Of
up the
course. Of course. Yeah, yeah. Very nice. Good, good.
Okay.
And you've got people in here.
Yeah, I put the people in.
Yep. Great. Great. Very nice. And also Sheila and others, Sheila's got a square format. That's known to be a very tough shape to work within. And she's done a nice job with it.
Thank you. I really, I didn't really think of it as a square, but I cut off one end, so it's not really, I didn't think of it as quite a square.
Okay.
But I often do that, and then I divide the picture in quarters,
Okay. Okay.
square, and then I divide it in quarters. And what is going in each quarter?
Okay. Yeah.
You start, and then so it sort of forces you to think, well, there's nothing here. What am I going to put in?
Gotcha.
Good. Good, good, good. Yeah.
I have an app on my computer that overlays a grid over any photograph. And so I use a 9 square grid that's overlaid on the photograph. And then I create the grid on my watercolor block. And then I at least know where everything should be. And I don't run off the side of the paper.
Yeah. And
Sounds good. That sounds like a very good job.
you after in about a half an hour.
Hey, Joan, you got to mute yourself.
Don, I think I do the same thing, but I eyeball it with little
Okay.
dots. I do dots on my watercolor paper. And then I kind of figure, okay, the roof line is by this third dot, and then it ends
Right.
here. I kind of like do it, eyeball it, and then that's how I get my drawing in. Sometimes
Yeah, I do it that way when I'm plein air painting.
Oh,
but
guess
I
that's
need
where-
s-
yeah.
I need something to focus,
Yeah.
my attention as to placement. Otherwise, I'm all over the place.
But
Yeah.
if you and I certainly use sort of the grid method, or the grid is in my mind as I'm doing my drawing. But
Yeah.
what it prevents you from doing is doing something what Sheila's done here is putting in some shapes that aren't in the picture and moving things around because of the way you feel it looks right. And sometimes the grid can
Right.
handcuff you a little bit.
But I like what Sheila said about if there's an empty square
Yeah.
and it doesn't, benefit the painting, you can use your imagination to put
Yep.
something there.
Yeah, you have to figure. You
So
have to
that's
figure
very
it out.
cool.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, and Sheila, nice. You got dropped the colors into this roof too.
Yes.
Reds in
Yes.
there. Good, good.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Very nice.
Paula, if I may ask, what type of paper did you use?
That is the arches. I think that's hot press.
I think it is too.
Yeah, because
Which
yeah, it
is-
was very
it's-
interesting
it's-
how,
It's less forgiving,
Yeah, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
got
right,
the
Ned?
yeah,
Yeah,
You know, it's harder to use, but
yeah.
the paint sits up a little bit.
yeah.
Mhm.
But you get the sky like this is when you get
Yeah.
the watercolors to hang in there, it's really lovely.
yeah, I
Yeah.
love that effect. It seems like all the paint was just hanging in there, and I love that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
hot press for you.
Yeah, and any of you should try, whether in this class or on your own, try a piece of hot press paper and a piece of rough paper. That rough paper is really that's really different. But I would encourage you to, and I'm reminding myself I should change my paper more often. It forces you to be concentrate a little bit more on what you're doing because you're dealing with a different. You just have to concentrate. So
I guess
anyway,
the rough
very nice, Sheila.
would
Very
be good for landscaping, right?
Anything.
Oh, okay.
All right, here's corals.
There's coral.
Oh, beautiful sky. Look at that.
Oh,
Yeah. And this has this nice peaceful look to it.
Yeah, it's calming.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's still cartoonish. I can't get away from that. It's like, the Simpsons bush in front of the barn. I don't know what happens. It just, that's what it is. I try.
That's
I like the
fine.
shadows
That's
on
fine.
the
I don't think it looks cartoonish at all. I think there's a softness that you bring to it that's really nice.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
ethereal.
I like the purple flowers in the foreground. Nice.
No, very nice. Very good. Very good. Coral, when you talk about this bush, next time you are, you've got some sort of element like this, and I'm looking out my window at a kind of a gumdrop little pine tree. Try to play up the irregularities or just make one side, stick out a little bit and the other side less, or, try to make the shape less geometric. And, you just have to invent it.
Right. I think because I drew it in there and I was like, oh, it's just, but that's what makes it cartoonish to me is that because it's so perfect, it's like the cartoon bush.
Right.
So it was like, well, that's, and I was like, oh, I kind of like it now, and once I did, once I painted it, I was like, well, now I can't take it away. Like that's,
Yeah.
that's kind of like stuck there.
Yeah. Well, you could with a darker green, make a few irregular, sort of, like tongues of fire or something sticking out here. And
Right. Well, I felt like I had a lot going on with that I had the same concept. I used that crazy little brush, that fan brush for my tree and for the flowers and for the grasses. And I was like, that's just way overkill using anymore. And I didn't want to do that because then it was like, what, if she used the same brush for the entire painting? I guess that's how I saw it in my mind. And then it was like, well, it's too late. I had to commit.
Yeah.
No, one thing that Ned has suggested to us in the past is when you have something like one tree or two trees, make three of them instead. Like your little purple set of 3 purple flowers up front is really, there's a kind of symmetry to that. If you put, a little bush almost on either side of this one bush, it might just make it seem less lonely, I guess.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's true. Good point, Barbara. If she put another one,
thank you,
sort of overlapping it next to it, that could make that shape irregular. Yep.
Well, I think if you adjusted your values a bit, you might like it better. Like the sides of the buildings, I don't know if it's the photograph or what your painting really looks like, but the sides of the building that are facing us, I think they need to be darker to show how much in light the other part of the barn is, where Ned is, and like the peak of the roof at the one behind.
I had a friend that told me
very,
that
very
too.
light compared to the front.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll give it more of show you where the light source is and make it more realistic if that's what you're looking to do.
Right. Well, thank you for all of your input.
Yeah.
The next one will be better.
Yeah,
We have one more class,
They
right?
always are. They always are. All
Class
right,
by
thank you,
class,
Carl.
class by class, you see an improvement even more so as you go along. It's just, and then getting feedback from this group of people that
Mhm.
are just fantastic. So
Well, because you're all amazing. You're all really
Everybody's
great
struggling.
artists.
Everybody's struggling in their own
Well,
way.
everybody's had more years put in.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh,
Wow,
good
wow.
fun. Wow.
Beautiful.
That's great.
I don't know how I just don't, does she have this all drawn in before we start, like the truck and all those kids? And then
Love that.
like, or does she do the barns and say, oh, I need to put something in here?
Yeah, probably.
Or is the
The
whole thing in
truck is
Great.
fantastic.
I know it. And these
That
kids
is
are great.
great.
The water, the watering
Oh,
can.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the way she does the dungarees, the trousers here, the overalls, and yeah, these are great. Wonderful.
Really.
Good fun.
And
Very sweet.
she should be making the posters for the farmers market in her town, right?
That's right. She should.
Yeah, she should.
Yeah.
These are wonderful. Okay. Well, Lee, you'll hear this, I guess, on a when you see the video. So the recorded
Very
piece. All right,
colorful.
moving along. There's Donna. Wow.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Dramatic. Very dramatic.
Wow,
Yeah.
that,
Thank you.
Looks like a photograph.
it really
Yeah.
does. Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Lighting.
Awesome. Oh,
Lovely.
That is brilliant.
Look at that
Wow.
orangey, peachy color in the sky. Ooh.
yeah. The whole light effect that you put into this is just so beautifully minded.
Wow.
It just
Spectacular.
yeah.
Yeah. Very.
Thank you. The most fun thing were the flowers in the right-hand corner. And I got to shadow with the
In fact,
two.
Ladder them?
know,
Oh,
Donna,
wow.
you did that. I love the effect of the various methods you use to make those flowers. They're so pretty.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah. And what was the color
Thank
you
you.
used in the sky, Donna?
What the first pass was
Yeah.
blue and I think quin magenta or alizarin. It was red, and
Well,
I didn't like.
that's not alizarin, I can tell you that. But
So I waited till it was completely dry, wet the whole thing again, and put ultramarine blue and orange on top.
well,
Oh,
that's
nice.
a
Wow. Nice.
So a
nice
little bit of
combination.
both. The
It has-
red didn't look good. I didn't think with what I was trying to do here, so I changed it.
Good.
And
Well,
the
it's
and
great.
the barns are incredibly done. I love, especially love the way you did the cast shadow from the third barn as it touches the side. of
Yeah.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
that's really so beautifully to see.
Yeah, very
But
nice.
what I was suggesting to Coral is, it's all like Ned says, it's all about value.
Right.
It's not about color. It's about value.
Right.
How does it read the light and the dark?
Yeah.
So if the light is coming from the right, then everything that's vertical has to be darker
Yeah,
because
right.
it's not in the sun.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Right.
right. Yeah.
Right.
It's just
Like how you
And the
capture-
other fun thing is the little traffic cone.
Yes, I love that.
Just
yeah.
Oh, I even like how you capture the wire up top,
Yeah.
breaking it up with the white.
Yeah. That's very effective.
I was going back and forth about putting a third telephone, electric pole or telephone pole, whatever it is, in so it had wires to attach to something. And I couldn't bring myself to do it. It would, I don't know. But it's just standing alone. It almost looks like a crucifix and not
Yeah.
a telephone. Maybe it's the church of,
Yeah.
you know.
You can put one of those California evangelical groups working out meeting in a barn.
Yeah, but the way you suggested it, I don't even see that. I didn't even see it until you just pointed it out. I see
Oh,
everything.
that's good.
Yeah, barns are so beautiful and the flowers are so beautiful and the sky is so incredible. I don't even see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
No.
So
And this-
it's all watercolor except for the spatter and the thin white lines. I used a white ink pen.
Yep. Good.
Nice.
And this
Yeah.
the yellow coming here really leads you right into the barn. Right. Works very well. Very good, Donna.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Stunning.
All right, Kirk, here you go.
All right, I thought it was
Oh.
boring too, so I built it.
Did you say
I
boring?
love it.
Brewery.
Well, here's the tasting menu right here.
Yeah, those are the different brews that are ready.
Is that a little fire pit on the right?
Yeah, it's a little fire pit with some Adirondack chairs.
That's so cool.
There's a guy drinking a beer in there. I think it did kind of come out a little cartoonish, but that's fun with it.
It's really fun. You want to look into it and see what the details are.
I love your little white lights hanging off the barn.
Yeah, you
Yes.
have to have lights, right?
Oh,
my
that's
gosh.
cool.
I threw everything at it that I could think of.
And Kurt, you have a tractor in the last barn all the way to the left?
No, that's a little food thing. Says
No, all the
food
way up
above, and
the
somebody's
last-
there to take your
Oh.
order.
Okay.
There's a lot of
Wow, that's cool.
Wow.
Does that say eggs on or food? No, it says food on the last.
Yeah,
Food
that's
over
his
here.
food.
Not a barn. It's an
I was
event space.
Exactly.
He's got
Well,
everything
Kurt,
but the
my granddaughter would not think that was boring. I gotta say.
Yeah, you got everything there except the popcorn maker or something. Yeah.
I did go a little overboard.
But look at all
So
these
much
trees.
fun.
These trees are very nice, Kirk. All this, up
You
and
know,
down.
actually, what happened? You can kind of
Yeah.
see it right above the peak of the house on the right. I put too much water on it, and it all bloomed right along.
Oh,
the
right
roof.
along here.
So then I was like, well, I'll just put a bunch of trees in there.
Yeah. Oh,
It just was not. It did not look good. So
yeah.
so I just had to add something to break it up.
Great.
We'll
Great.
never
Well, nice.
know, Kurt. We'll never know. It's just
Look at
great.
And look at this sky. Look, you got these clouds that kind of wow. That's really
Yeah, I kind of ended up kind of with a kind of gray. I don't know how that happened, and once I did it, I'm like, wow, I like that. I'll leave that
leave
alone.
it. Good for you. Yeah, no, it's good. And then little hints of white where the brush doesn't quite go put the paint down, and you get this
Right.
little sense of the tops of clouds. It's
perfect.
great.
Yeah, it's cool.
Good. All
Real
right.
fun.
Very nice, Kirk.
Thanks.
Okay, Emil,
Thanks.
here we go. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, nice, Emil.
talk about photographic.
Pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice.
Also nice perspective on the building and the room.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
Amos works gorgeous all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, that is amazing.
This one was really fun to do. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. When I got to the foreground, I was just having a good old time.
Emil, how much did you do after you left what did you do after you left the gallery?
Well, I put the lines on the front of the where the sun is. Yeah, I put that in. I did the pattern on the roof because I saw that there was a roof that was a metal roof and it was rusted. And then I saw that there was a pattern on the middle one, but I couldn't get it like I forget, somebody did a beautiful pattern. I couldn't get it that way. So I did that, and then I straightened out the perspective of the last building because the roof line, I had it not going the same. The one side of it looked stupid. It looked like it was just not drawn very well. So I had to go there and adjust it, and then I put the poles in. I used Chinese white for the pole on the left there. Then I used a black ink. My first black. Judy, you'll be proud of me. I used my first black pen that I signed with for the pole on the left there because no matter what I was putting down, it wasn't reading properly.
Yeah.
Because part of it's in sun, the other part's in shadow.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
and I used just a thin layer of watercolor for the rest of the poles and Chinese white so that the sun shows hitting one side of it.
Mhm. Yeah, no, it's very good and very nice. Over here, this loose purpley stuff, and then the green sets it off so well. Very nice.
Chinese white is how I did the lavenders in the foreground, in the back of the foreground ones.
Okay.
That was the only way I could get that to read.
So the question is,
Yeah.
what's it hurting if I'm not having water?
Judy, we're listening. We can hear you, Judy.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Very nice, Emil. Very a nice distant mountain over here.
I think that the on the right side of the barn, that dark vegetation is beautiful. It's just got a lot of interest to it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a great contrast against the white of the barn. I love that.
Yep. That
Thank
really
you,
sets off the
Jessica.
barn well. Yep.
Yeah, really pretty.
It needed something like I didn't want to go as dark as the photograph. And so I decided on this, and then I incrementally added tones to it to see if I liked it, and then I just left it alone.
It's really pretty.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. Yeah. There's Karen. Here we go. And she put in the tractor too.
Oh, nice. Good
Well,
track.
I have to say, I had a very pleasant experience painting this because
Good.
I got Arches paper.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it made such a difference in my
Yeah.
life.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Good.
Good for you. Good for you.
It's like
It was easy. It was very easy to lift the paint off if I had to. I couldn't believe it. So it was really good.
good.
Fun experience.
So now it's like you finally took the training wheels off. You're into the big time now.
Yeah.
So, good for you. Good for you. Well, and a nice painting too. And you got your perspective lines working, and all the buildings hold together really well. I remember a couple of years ago, perspective was something that really challenged.
Crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it.
I like the Ned. I like the Karen. I like the poles and the two poles in the foreground.
Yeah.
Because it pushes those buildings back. It's really nice.
These posts. Yeah.
you're right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
I see. Yeah, I see. I used the Chinese white too on the lavender just to highlight it a little more.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it light enough. I couldn't get it light enough naturally.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good. Very nice.
Good. Karen.
Thank
Good.
you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Hey, Ned. Hey,
Yeah.
this is Kirk. I've got to drop off. I've got to
Okay,
get
that's
out.
fine. That's fine.
All right, take care, everybody.
Okay, Kurt.
Bye.
Let's see, Karen and we got,
Bye.
Hayden coming up. Here we are.
Ooh, nice.
Beautiful.
It's interesting.
Ooh,
Everybody
look
has
at that.
different perspectives. You know,
Lovely
we're
shadows, yeah.
looking
Pretty.
down at this.
Yeah, very nice.
Very
Wow.
lovely.
Really fantastic. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
a tree
is
here with
beautiful.
the shadows going up.
Very nice.
I like the way the red building is separate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like she left out that
third barn.
they left out the third barn so we could see a little bit more of the building. Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, keep watching your things.
I like how she did the lavender too.
Yeah, the lavender is just beautifully done. It's so soft and it has a lot of movement.
Yeah, like a breeze is going through. Right?
You know,
Yeah.
and Janet, it's not just the lavender, it's the stuff she put around the lavender that makes the lavender look so good, you know?
You're right.
Like this area.
The whole thing. Yeah.
That's very
Very nice.
clever.
Good.
Very clever.
Terrific. Hayden, are you happy with this one?
Well, I wanted to emphasize the white barn by putting shadows on it, but it's too busy.
Okay, all right.
Little too, too fine, too busy. I'm still
Right.
trying to loosen up.
Yeah, chalk it up to experience. No, whatever. That's all right.
Ned, couldn't she just put a little water on that and lift?
Yeah, you could loosen it up a little bit.
Yeah,
But you
lift
might get
lift.
it might get kind of messy or muddy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tricky. Well, good. Oh, Jeanette, very good.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
really pretty.
That's beautiful, Jeanette.
Oh, the foreground's very nice.
Look at those colors on the right of the barn.
Foreground is like
I know.
well
How about-
suggested. It's beautiful.
Love that.
Yeah.
Great. And a
I was
nice
just
job.
trying to keep up during class. I was like, oh my gosh, they're already on to the next thing. I was just trying to keep up. And I think that's probably what's helping me. Like Because I don't have time to think. I'm just doing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Right.
nice.
Well, whatever you're doing, just keep, I mean, it's just keep up the momentum. This is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the negative painting you did on the top of this is really
I
good.
think it was a nice, happy mistake. Or not a mistake, but it just happened, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good, good. Yeah, and
Do you think that I should, like, with the red in the sky, like,
what?
blend that
No,
more?
I
Or
like
No,
that.
no, don't. Yeah,
No, I think
it's
I
very
think
subtle.
incredible. Yeah.
cool.
And even this, you had a little bit more blue in your brush when you put that on, and I like that light area and that light area coming down here.
Yeah.
It's just the brush work, and you didn't go back and try to fuss with it, and that's what makes it so fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sky looks great.
Yeah,
Wow.
it does. Yep.
I'm
Very.
learning that watercolor, what you keep
Goodness.
saying is that you can't fuss with it. You have to try
Yeah.
to be confident in that brush stroke and just leave it.
Yep.
And that's what I'm trying.
Yeah. No, that's a good lesson.
Thank you.
The shadow side of the first barn is terrific too. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. That
Oh,
color
I sort of
blending.
took the edge of a dry brush and got those lines to pick
Oh.
up the colors.
Okay.
Pretty.
Yep.
That was a good idea.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the slat to the barn. Yep, good. Very nice. And this foreground, it's just the way you did it, and you didn't go back and fuss with it. It's lovely.
Yeah,
It's got a
great.
nice rhythm.
Beautiful.
Mm.
All right.
That was a fun painting.
Now, did Jennifer come on tonight? She's
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good. Okay, great. There you are.
Ugh.
I couldn't remember what. So describe. You did this, and then you did little touch-ups.
No, I completely redid the painting, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, the first one I drew in like 5 minutes, so the perspective wasn't really great.
Okay.
But I'm not really liking either one of them. But anyway, I like my sky in the first one better, and my green hills in the first one better. But
But the lavender came out really well the second time.
yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
in class, my lavender was like vivid, if you remember. So I tried to soften the first one.
Uh-huh. And I like you've got this yellow a little bit higher,
Yeah.
not declining right into the corner so much. This little gradual. That's nice. And obviously this lavender came out very well. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Very nice.
Yeah, good for you.
Good job. Yeah.
Yeah, doing it twice. That's takes a lot of work. So
That's
Jennifer,
the only way I'm going to learn.
when you did it the second time, did you do it with the video or just from memory?
I watched the video and it was great because I could
Okay.
stop it and go back and say, "Oh, what colors did he use?" And
Okay.
that was actually really helpful.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad that those are. It's nice to build on Monday night to do that editing and kind of fix it all up and clean it up. And it's I know it's a little extra work for him, but I'm glad it's useful.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was great. And in class, I painted over the white roof. Remember, I had to you had to help me take out the green, and then I had to do the Chinese white.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Really nice.
Okay, let's see. We got quite a few still to go. Jessica. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's really beautiful.
Beautiful.
The greens are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Great. And
Textures.
very nice understated with the slats without doing every one of them, but just hinting at it. Nice.
Yeah, the first building has such great impact with the light and oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only had like 45 minutes to do this. I was a little crunched for time, so I feel like it feels very not quite finished to me, but yeah, so I don't know.
What's it like for you seeing it on the screen right now?
What is it like? It goes a little like the colors are a little muted to me versus versus the actual painting.
Okay.
Yeah. So the colors are a little muted, softer, but
Yeah.
I think
No,
it-
you say you feel like it's not finished, but I look at this painting and I think it's finished.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
me too.
love the foreground and the tree up kind of on the right-hand side, leading your eye to the barn, which is so beautiful. I mean, I think it's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
So
Thanks.
do
Yeah.
I. Yeah.
I loved this composition. I thought it was a really great exercise. And Ned, I obviously wasn't here Monday, but I did, kind of paint along with the video, which was great. It was very helpful. So thanks.
Okay, nice. Yeah, good. Great. No, it's a lovely piece for sure.
Oh, and by the way, I just was in California, so.
Oh, okay. All right, Joanne. And Joanne's on tonight, right? Yes.
Pretty.
Vibrant. I love it.
Joanne, you with us tonight?
I'm here, yes.
Yeah, okay, good. I lose track a little bit. Very
My
good.
son plays high school basketball, so I've had games the other week, so I haven't been able to come, but
Okay.
I have a game till next week now, so I had the week off.
All right. Good. Hopefully the team's doing well.
So far, so good. Made it to the playoffs. That's all.
Good.
Now,
All
from
right.
here on out, it's you win, you keep going.
Good. So you did this. Were you with us in class? I'm getting mixed up because so many people are in and out this week.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah.
I did it in class, and then I did repaint it, but
Okay.
it looked very similar, so I just submitted the one.
Okay. Good. But I like
I
your
love your lavender colors and
yeah,
the
lovely
colors and
Yeah.
the mountains.
Yeah. Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, and a lovely tranquil sky. Very good. All right. Oh, now here we go. Are you ready? Now, Bill Prickett, who does our video and editing and all that. This is his watercolor, and he was working right. Meanwhile he's checking all his cameras, but he's doing the painting as he's during the class. So
You did a fantastic job.
Fabulous.
that came out pretty well, I think.
I like the sky, how he used such a big brush for it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Boy,
I like the foothills behind on the left there, where he shows different levels of foliage and values. That's
Being
really
back here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that.
Yep.
It pulls your eye around there.
And he's done a pretty good job with this foreground with these, chunks of the lavender and pathways
Yeah.
in between them and good.
He did a great job. Yeah.
This is a great job. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's working big, right? That's a
real big. Yeah.
real big.
Right.
Like a full sheet or?
Full sheet. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, or
wow.
close to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
They must really use a big brush.
yes. Okay. So now, as usual, you know that what Bill's sent along. This is an AI photograph. And there are a couple weird things like you can't
Yeah.
like the photograph does weird shit. Like I don't really know what that is. And
It's
these
AI that does it. It's AI
Roof is
that does
folded.
weird stuff because it doesn't understand.
yeah, it doesn't understand how to.
Yeah.
All right. So that's
Or perspective.
Yeah.
That's better.
That's incredible. Wow, that's a drawing that it did. Wow.
yeah.
It
Nice.
has no soul.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, Don.
Like I think
Exactly.
I like this one
It has
better.
no soul.
It's drawn nicely, but there is no soul.
Hills are nice.
Exactly. Yeah,
But
that-
look at this. Here's the telephone lines. They go up. There's no pole here,
It's no pole.
Oh, boy.
right?
Oops.
It had to be. What was that supposed to be? Don't you think?
Yeah, I would think so,
Funny.
but yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Definitely missing a pole there.
Well, AI is going to be looking over our taxes this year. So let's see, make sure they
There's
cheaper.
supposed to be a mountain back there.
Ay.
Okay, and then there's is that the same one? No, it's just different.
Yeah, it's a
That's
little different. Yeah.
Yep. But then what? I guess this is a roadway.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
California Highway, freeway.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, wow.
I sort of
Yeah,
like how the purple mountains are done. I don't want to admit that I like AI, but there you go.
I know.
Yeah.
Like
That's
this is
true.
nice up here, you know?
Yeah,
That part's done nicely, yeah.
it almost looks like a water sluice or something over there.
And then here's one more with color kind of punched up for sure.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, I
and
guess you could use it as references.
and in this reference to Ned, I don't care for it that much. You know why? There's not enough shadows on the left side of the buildings. Like it should be darker.
Yeah. And here again, I think there's something going on with this telephone pole.
Yeah, you're right.
And this one doesn't connecting with this
I'm
one.
in the middle of a Zoom meeting. I'll call you back.
All
I
right.
mean, what do you do with the AI? Like, do you just use it as a reference and then do your own?
I don't
or-
really know.
I don't know.
If you
No
got a
idea.
good one, maybe print it out and put a frame on it and see if someone wants to buy it. I don't really.
I hope not.
I hope not is right. Yeah.
But you know, I
I'm
bet
just
there are a lot of
wondering.
people that would pay, or hotels that would pay to have inexpensive things like this on their walls, you know?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's a problem.
This is kind of nice right here, the way this worked out, this
Yeah.
shading, you know?
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Then we go from back to reality here with Judy.
There we go.
Oh, very nice.
Nice job, Judy. Yeah.
Beautiful.
You did a lot more after you left.
Mhm.
I see it just very different. Yeah.
Judy, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I didn't know whether you'd gone off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I loved the brush work done
yeah.
with the textury brush strokes.
It has such texture, but it's so soft at the same time. I love it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Beautiful touch.
And did you go into this with the pen like you usually do or not?
No, I haven't. Nope, did not.
Yeah, yeah.
Resisted.
Okay,
Nice.
good. Yeah, it holds up well. It doesn't need, you know, that kind of line work that you often put into it. Looks lovely on its own.
Mm.
Good, 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 good. A nice tranquil sky up here, and the values work out. Great.
Everybody else's barns look like they're in good shape. but Mine always look like they've been abandoned for about 100 years.
That's okay. That's okay. All right, Joan, here you go.
Oh, God.
Well, you signed it, so you must be happy with it.
You're right.
Good.
Well, after the drawing looked like the buildings all looked like they were the right shape, but after they're painted, they look sort of a little lopsided or something.
Yeah, they're
I
old
don't know.
buildings. You can look that away. That's all right.
It was fun to do, but I was in such a hurry because I, missed the class and so forth.
Okay.
And so I think it could have been better if I'd taken more time.
So what will
But
you?
I didn't do any of the stuff down here.
Yeah. So what made you rush? Did you have to rush off to a pickleball game or what?
No, yesterday, well, Monday was shot because of my computer.
Oh.
And Tuesday, I had 2 cleaning ladies here,
Okay.
which is very disruptive,
Okay.
particularly one of them. But anyway, so this morning is what I had to get it done.
I got you. Gotcha.
And I'm very slow at anything I do. So it was, it needed more thought and time. But
Yeah.
anyway, I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah. No. Well, good. Good. And you've got a nice little foreground down here, and these dark behind here makes this roof stand out, and a nice
Yeah.
hill. So you got to be happy with some of those. And a good hillside with the variations, the different greens, lights, and darks that break it up a little bit. Looks good.
Yeah, well, that's what I was trying to do. And I thought in the photographs there were some little houses back in there, but I wasn't sure if they were houses. But I was thinking about putting a few little buildings, but I I thought, no, I don't have time to do that.
No, and sometimes when you put something really tiny, it's really hard to get it from looking, awkward or too dark or something too.
Mm.
You were better off to leave them out.
But it was sort of fun to paint. I mean, it was interesting to paint.
Good. All right, talk about interesting. Here we go, Sharon. What?
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay,
wow.
so this was my foray into artistic license.
Looks like John Steinbeck was there.
I missed the memo. We were in California, so this is in the Northeast, obviously.
I don't know. I think it looks like John Steinbeck.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
I love the tractor.
Thank you. So,
Nice.
we have done tractors before, and there were pumpkins in one of the big tractor pictures. Yep.
Yes,
Right.
it was right.
You
Yes.
were absolutely right. This is an old tractor. I'll be honest with you, I got a picture up with a barn and a tractor because I wanted to kind of do that angle, and AI came up with a picture, and I'm like, I'm doing this one.
Okay.
So,
I love the
did-
barn. It's excellent. I love the barn.
Yeah.
thank you. A lot of dry brush there.
Is that
Is that
dry
a-
brush
is-
up here?
Yep.
Okay, good. Because it could.
Right,
Is
right.
that a-
it was scraping.
is that a lake behind the barn? A lake?
No, there was like a dark cloud bank.
Yeah.
Gray is a dark cloud bank. It's just like, yeah, it's just bluish sky, but later blue
Okay,
sky.
it reads really.
Yeah, it was like
separates
one of
everything
those
doing
threatening cloud banks on that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Nice.
yeah,
Good.
old barn.
Old barn, yeah.
Well, good. Well, you kept painting. That's for darn sure, right?
Yeah.
You're good. Terrific.
I love your grasses, and the grass is coming up around the tractor wheels and coming up into the barn.
Into the barn.
Very cool.
Yeah.
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 Well,
That's gouache and green paint. That's the only way I could do that.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
And the tree is beautiful too, the tree.
Yes, it's a nice tree.
I have a fan brush that I cut up into like divots, like a nice fan brush that I chunked out. And it's great for making quick like trees. It's just like you start to just slap it on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, a nice old rustic. This barn probably isn't going to make it another couple winters, but
No, it's definitely Northeast though. I totally missed the memo about California. I would have asked AI for a tractor in California.
you would have gotten an electric tractor.
Yeah, that's true.
Batteries all over the place. All right, I think we're at the end here. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. Hearing nothing. Okay, good. Yeah, thank you all. This is I was nervous about the painting. I thought it didn't have enough in it, but you all found ways to enliven your own scenes with adding things and subtracting things and your own brushwork. So it's a lot of fun tonight to see it all. So very good. And I will send out the next assignment. Yeah, maybe in a few minutes.
Give us a hint.
Sky, clouds.
Okay, all right.
Emil, he doesn't want to show us now because we'll all scream.
Yeah, you'll all quit on me. And next week is our last painting Monday. We will do a critique on the Wednesday afterwards, but then we'll all have the month off in March. And if any of you want to join the spring class and haven't signed up or haven't let me know, please do let me know and I'll send out information about it. But I've got some good images that I've saved for the spring with forsythia and daffodils and things like that. So
nice. And Ned, I sent the memo that you sent to.
No, I got your name down. Yep, I do.
I sent it to a couple of friends just to see if they're interested in
Okay,
joining.
great. That's always helpful. And I'm doing a watercolor demo at the New Fairfield Library on Sunday. Hayden, did you say you're going to be there? I think Hayden's going to be there. But anyway, I'm gonna stop this now, close it up, and hope you guys all have a nice evening. And
Ned, New Fairfield in Connecticut?
New Fairfield, Connecticut.
Okay.
And what time?
It's noon to 2 o'clock, I think.
I
Let me
think
just
it's
check.
1 to 3.
Is it 1 to 3? Oh, then that gives me more time to get there. Hold it. Yeah, you're right. 1 to 3. 1 to 3.
It's at New Fairfield Library?
New
Is that what you
Fairfield
said?
Library.
Oh.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What do you think? I'm painting.
Reading poetry?
Yeah. Chopping wood. No, I'm doing a painting demo. I'll do the drawing in advance so that all they'll see is me splashing the paint around a little bit. So.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
I'll see if I can get there.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't break your neck to try to get there because you see me every week anyway. So.
Yeah, but I learn every time I see you paint, I learn something.
Okay, well, good. You're very nice. All right. Well, have a nice night, everybody. I'm doing the stop share.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
And recording.
How come I can't leave meeting?
Well, I don't know why I'm not off.
I know, lower right-hand corner, Joan. Lower right. There's a black X that says end or something.